Look at us. We're here. We're doing our podcast. We're talking.
Yeah.
Like, who does that anymore? Who talks really? Welcome back to another Bare Nice podcast. We have
Jacob,
Mason,
Corbin,
Dewey,
and two special guests, Angel and George.
George.
All right.
That's
So-
the whitest name ever. What's up, George? All right.
It's like that
So-
guy from Scary Movie 3.
You know, I want to start to bring up
What?
Coke,
Coke.
food products. They're killing us. We're fat, ugly.
I am not.
And all of you are drinking pops except for me.
Yeah. What the hell's wrong with you?
way to make us feel subconscious, God.
But how you guys doing? How's your night? Good?
Amazing. You know, I love being here. You know, love being on the podcast.
Yeah, it's a great experience.
You guys are good friends. I
Yeah.
love you.
Yeah. You guys went so quiet. Just know, before this podcast, they were loud as shit, and now they're just like, yeah.
Well, you gotta time to warm up. You
It's
know?
called Podcast Friday.
You guys gotta go like in a circle. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
we talk
Circle?
about
Randy.
We should totally do a talking stick.
The shusher.
The talking hat.
Open empty
Talking.
can of Pepsi Cola. Open empty can of Pepsi Cola. If
You
have
can't
it,
say
you get
that.
Okay, what's
Disgusting.
Whatever.
Are we gonna edit this out?
No.
Yeah.
This is a rant.
Yeah.
No.
It's,
No.
We
it's
go
no
from
What the
here.
topic
fuck
weekend,
ever.
bro.
Exactly.
Listen, you're a philosopher, aren't you? No. What did you study in?
What did I study?
Yeah. You took a
I
class
have-
up here.
Oh, psychology.
Psychology. Well, there's a good subject. Right there.
Psychology. You mean like the study of a singular individual human being?
Yeah.
And their
Yeah.
behaviors?
Lay it on me. That's interesting.
Wait, what does that have to do with?
What the fuck?
What does that have to
What
do with
was
Coke
our?
at all?
What was?
I was joking, clearly.
Oh,
Oh,
that was
I
weird.
couldn't tell because there was no fucking sarcasm.
Yeah, bro.
So, how about we talk about this Coke, guys? Just kidding. Talking about your psychology class.
Stupid bitch.
Jesus
Yes.
Christ. God damn.
This has got to go somewhere
Baloney
sometime.
head ass.
Alright, anyway.
I tried.
Alright,
All right.
Circle back to
Tried
the-
so hard.
Anyway.
I tried.
So far.
So, the subject for the day is.
I say we start over.
No.
fucking just
No, don't start over. We'll just edit
Edit
this
it
out.
out.
It
I'm
doesn't
kidding.
Dude, I really don't think we should edit any of this shit out. It's so funny.
We should have a blooper reel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's what I was telling him. You're
No, it's my idea.
No, you should see the way that I started yesterday's. Or 2 days ago. Yeah, the drugs.
Oh, yeah.
I'll show you. I'll
It's
show
just
you
like
it after
Dewey's
this.
face. Just.
No, I did another sort
Oh,
of
did you?
intro. Yeah, I'll show you it.
Killer bees are extincting bears.
Extincting
There's your intro. That right there is your intro. Killer bees are extincting bears.
should be the title.
Has nothing to do with killer bees at all. I try to go from Pepsi Cola to philosophy, just killer bees, extincted animals.
Killer bees
Polar
make
bears.
animals extincted.
Those beats Battlestar Galactica.
All right.
Alright.
Okay.
You know what?
But for real though.
I'll start out.
Okay.
Angel worked in the tattoo business for a while. I remember like you messaged me and said that you quit because there was like a lot of drama. Like what kind of drama is kind of surrounding that industry?
So basically everything's a competition and everybody sucks.
Really?
Everybody wants to be better than the next person. But nobody really wants to go through the trouble of actually going to school or listening to other people.
Yeah.
So, when I would pierce somebody's nostril or pierce somebody's eyebrow, there was always somebody coming back from another shop, taking my stuff, and being like, this person's a stupid cunt, doesn't know what she's doing. And I was like, I'm still learning.
Right.
There's a lot of fucking bullshit drama.
Yeah, it was just like an apprenticeship or whatever.
Basically.
Yeah.
And everybody knew that.
How'd you get into that?
I got connections.
There you go. That's simple. I
Don't
got
fuck with
connections.
Angel. She's got connections.
Jesus.
Don't fuck with me and put
Yeah,
your
yeah.
asshole.
Like
I'm fucking with me, guys. I got connections.
So school. You have to go,
school. Oh God,
Yeah,
no.
You gotta go to
there's
school for tattooing.
there's multiple different schools for like tattooing and piercing. If you can do it, there's more than likely a school for it.
Oh,
Wow.
They have clown college, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's one of like the hardest.
Steve-O went to
Uh,
clown college.
Yeah, Ringling Clown College. You know that's harder to get in than Harvard.
Yeah,
Really?
that's
Yeah.
yeah. And
He
he,
got into it.
yeah, the way he described like starting off his career, like he seen like no place where he was gonna be going, and he got the opportunity to go to clown college, and that like jumped him forward. Like he started doing shows, and he got onto the Jackass review, and that's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't know that Jackass was a show before.
Yeah, it was.
Steve-O. Yeah.
I actually have it.
Oh.
Yeah, I have 2 seasons.
Yeah, my dad actually went to clown college because he did rodeo for a little bit, and he was like, well, I might as well be a rodeo clown.
Yeah.
He said it was a blast. Like people were always getting drunk, joking around in class.
Yeah. Now those rodeos are crazy. I've been to well, for whatever reason I've been to one before, and I wanted to go to more, but my buddy found out that his grandpa owns a rodeo or whatever. So we were up there with all the cowboys and everything, and it was funny as hell. They were all doing drugs up there and shit.
Yeah, my dad. So he was a rodeo clown, and I think one of his acts was like getting in a barrel, and the bull like knocks it around all over the place.
Oh,
Died
Jesus.
from that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure he told me
Is there
that.
padding on the inside? Or is it
No,
just-
no, it's just a.
No,
Just
really?
impales the
Inside.
barrel.
That'd be fucking dumb, dude.
Oh
Yeah,
my!
for real.
in Helena,
It's
they,
dumb
they,
to
they
get in the
don't.
barrel.
They don't have
Okay.
any
and get
bad.
knocked around by a bull. You
Here,
get
jump in this barrel.
Hold on, there's
10 out of 10.
padding.
10 out of 10.
Ray Morgan.
If you go to like
Oh,
ranch
God.
places, they don't use paddings in their barrels. And the only reason I know that is because
Watch
I got
them.
to- I live in like little old state fair, Wyoming place.
Mm.
I see these things. I work these things.
Bumfuck.
Helena,
We're
Helena
ghetto.
definitely
Yeah.
is one of the places I've seen the hollow barrel. The clown even like
Yeah.
flaunted it. He just like, oh, it's empty. Gets in and bull hits it. Flies across the goddamn mud pad pit they got him in.
Yeah.
Funniest shit I've ever seen. Guy comes out limping. He's just like, I'm okay.
Yeah, so there's
Yeah,
this,
yeah.
there's this rodeo in Lehigh,
Uh-huh.
and when I went, they had like monkeys riding on like dogs.
Oh.
No way.
It's so cool,
That's
bro.
crazy.
I got to ride an
It's
elephant
crazy, huh?
actually one
Oh my
time.
god.
Now, when they used to have Evil Knievel days up at Butte, that was wild as shit. Cause like right as you entered, they had this silo, and these motorcyclists, they would start in a circle, and then like they'd slowly go up the silo. Like
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
Wow.
silo.
That's-
Oh yeah, yeah.
I've
I
seen
heard
that.
about those.
Yeah, yeah.
Or like
The
Sturgis.
people they have with-
Sturgis
Sturgeon?
they do every single year. Big motorcycle.
You mean
like
sturgeon?
no Sturgis.
Oh yeah, it is Sturgis.
Sturgis.
My bad.
No Sturgis.
So you know that fish convention.
Right around your spear.
He jumped out of the bowl through a hoop.
Plus the hoop's on fire, don't forget. The hoop's
Don't
on
forget.
fire.
Yeah.
Glass
Anyway.
balls.
A
Anyway.
glass bowl.
Anyway. Back to the thing. But Sturgis does that kind of stuff. Dirt bikes, Harley Davidson, definitely sponsors that place, and they have crazy stuff. They have like tilt-a-whirls with like motorcycles driving in circles on them,
Oh, yeah.
and like the big old balls. Mine. Sorry.
They got the big old
Anyway.
wheels and they got
That
each
was awkward.
similar.
Anyway.
So
No,
what's-
I've actually been to one of the Sturges, and they go on every single year, right around August. Usually they're hosted
Look
in
at me,
different
I'm
kind.
talking to me.
They're usually hosted in different parts of like Montana or Wyoming, and they're crazy. A lot, like I've heard of fires and people dying at Sturgis.
Oh.
Do you want to come up with the
Okay,
topic?
no.
All right, I'll
You
continue.
gotta like keep eye contact.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Kinda rude.
So, as I was saying,
Okay, sorry.
I,
Sorry, I'm never done with these. Never done with these. All right, go. Proceed.
what do you want me to say?
Oh my god.
Just continue.
I did. I'm trying. You're ruining me.
Jesus.
God.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Get control of yourself, damn it.
Okay, so back to Sturgis.
Yeah.
No, definitely, it was bigger back in like the 60s. I think, I don't know when Sturgis started. Right around the time that motorcycles were booming. I think the 40s was like when Harley Davidson started coming out with.
That's when they started coming out, but that's not when they started booming.
No. I'm saying like when they started coming out, more companies started producing, and then it started booming.
Yeah, I guess so.
But a lot of drugs, a lot of drugs and fights going on there. They're crazy. They're also fun too.
I know, I've always wanted to go to one. I've never been to one.
Well, so there's Sturgis, and then there's the Evil Knievel
Not one, but
convention.
Sturgis.
I've never heard of that actually.
The Evil Knievel one? I think those are in Butte. That's what they
Yeah,
do.
because that's where Evo Knievel, I guess, grew up.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys didn't know
There's a
that?
lot
I
of
didn't know
really
that.
famous people
Wow.
from Montana. It's crazy.
Oh,
A lot of famous people moved to
I didn't know
Montana.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Jeffree Star moved to Wyoming. That's about as famous as anybody gets
Who's
there.
Jeffree Star?
Mm.
Yeah,
Jeffree
who's a
Star's that gay
YouTuber?
makeup guy.
I don't know who that is.
Alright.
Oh yeah, hey
Back-
sisters.
Did you
No,
guys?
that's
No.
Jeffree
No, that's-
Star.
Oh.
No, Jeffree Star's the guy that's like,
He's like really pale. I think he looks like.
Oh
Marilyn
yeah, the guy
Manson.
with really blonde hair.
he's like Voldemort but with a nose and lips. And covered in
Holy
tattoos.
Santa Claus shit.
Did
I'm
you
just
guys?
saying.
Did you guys hear that rumor that Jeffree Star was having an affair with Kanye West?
I-
What?
It's
No.
the dumbest thing I've
It
ever
was
Northwest.
It was all
Listen.
bullshit. Like
Northwest? A 2-year-old kid.
Oh wait, I was. No, that's west.
Huh?
No, isn't that
Dude,
just
shut the
north?
shit.
fuck up. Let her speak, damn it.
Alright.
Okay, yeah, but no.
Special
Think
guest.
about it.
Hello.
Think about it.
Alright.
Kanye and Kim got a little getaway cabin in Wyoming. Okay, and then next thing you know, Jeffree Star's moving to Casper, Wyoming.
Wow.
Okay, boom.
There are no
Oh.
coincidences.
There are no coincidences.
Okay.
And beforehand,
Coincidence?
they
I
were talking.
think.
Yeah, no. Beforehand, Kanye was talking about divorcing Kim anyways.
Wow.
Want to know why? Jeffree Star.
Here's the only problem with
because
that.
he's
is-
secretly gay.
He's the prettiest man I have ever seen.
Not really. He looks like
Star?
Sid from Ice Age.
Really well.
Randy's sitting right
Randy's
there.
sitting right there.
Prettiest
He
man I've
looks
ever
like
seen.
Marilyn Manson dipped himself in Pepto-Bismol.
Or like Betty.
So here's the only problem with the whole Jeffree Star and Kanye West thing. This girl who like was saying all that shit, she came out and said it was all bullshit. I did it for clout.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's so
I mean,
many
it's a real
rumors
thing,
and
so.
theories that are going around.
Well, you know, they are famous.
Yeah, maybe I was gonna say maybe she got paid off. Who knows?
Yeah,
but
for-
she's been known for like spreading lies. Like she was on the Dr. Phil show.
Who remembers that guy, Nick Avocado?
Nick Avocado.
Holy cow.
No.
Oh my goodness. You guys heard of him?
No.
So, Nick Avocado first started a YouTube channel in, I think, 2011.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking.
So, Nick Avocado started in 2011. He was skinny. He did a food review or mukbang channel. Not very sure on it, but all he did was eat. And he ate nothing but fruits and vegetables, and he had a husband that loved him very much. You know, they said
Good
they're-
for him.
Yeah, like, right. Good for him.
Isn't he
Wait
the
for
guy
it.
that went like crazy and
Just
started
hold on.
eating-
Hold on, I got you. So, next thing you know, he just was eating healthy and doing all these like, you know, how to become a vegan and how to have a nice healthy lifestyle. And I was like, you know what? Good for you. Good for you. And then it hit the fan. He's started doing like Taco Bell, and yeah.
That's outrageous.
That's insane.
Well, no, it gets worse. Like he started doing Taco Bell, like
Moved on to the
from
Jeffrey Dahmer
one.
diet.
from one taco to 50 tacos at a time.
That's not okay.
And he gained so much weight.
And he
Yeah.
became
Soft shell or
disgusting
hard
looking.
shell?
That was
He
probably
did.
because like his husband divorced him.
No.
A lot of people grow
No.
like eating habits and like just kind
Well,
of
his husband joined him.
That's what's up.
They were
Hey,
both,
that's
like
supportive.
they were both happy for a long time, and you know they're eating, but then they started like doing drama, and just eating unimaginable proportions. Like you'd have a table full,
Unimaginable.
inescapable,
Fashionable.
unimaginable,
Power.
Okay.
inescapable.
I don't think you're getting what you're
Lingering
Long
saying.
again.
podcast.
Back.
Oh
We're
god.
lingering.
What were you
Linger.
saying?
So
All right. He was eating imaginable portions.
imaginable.
Imaginable.
So this table full of food, basically, he became, and drama started spreading, and he just wanted nothing. He like saying divorced his husband, beat the shit out of him, and started all this stuff on YouTube. And I'm sorry, something against him. He's fucking disgusting. He like shits himself on camera.
What?
Yeah.
Because he eats so much spicy and noodles and junk food.
Does he not know how to edit videos?
No, he doesn't
like
live.
edit that stuff out.
Nope. Live.
Be as
Doesn't
disgusting
care.
as possible.
You hit a point in your life when you're doing all that shit and you just don't care. Like, take Onision, for example. When he first started, it was a bunch of fucking dumbass skits and stupid ass songs and like the fucking I'm a banana. You know what I mean? Dumbass shit. And the next thing you know, he's gone from that to like rating girls and guys and their pictures and how they look to, oh, my girlfriend Lainey has a girlfriend that's also my girlfriend, and oh my
A
god,
throuple.
everybody's saying that like I'm doing all this terrible stuff to underage girls and like just continuously degrading himself and other people. It was horrible.
And he did do that stuff to underage girls. And funny fact, Chris Hansen is actually.
Fun fact.
I think it's funny fact
It's funny because it is funny.
because it is funny.
Chris
No,
Hansen.
Chris Hansen actually is investigating him and went into his house and caught him in the act.
Oh shit.
That's
I have a question.
yes,
Who's Chris Hansen?
Chris.
Yeah,
Chris, you don't know who Chris
Dateline
Hansen
and
is?
DC.
He
Yeah,
walks in, he's like, have a seat.
Yeah. Why don't you have a seat?
So
Why don't you
accurate.
go ahead and have a seat for me, sir?
Jack.
What, has he got
have a
condoms?
seat.
That child that I just sent into here is not underage.
What do you
In
plan on
fact, it's a
doing?
40-year-old woman.
It's like, in fact, you could walk out that door any minute. There's like agents out there.
Yeah, have you seen the one where they chase him down?
Oh, I think I know what you're
Yeah.
talking about. Yeah.
So back to that subject.
Yeah.
A lot of YouTubers have been coming up recently
Mini
that
lad.
Mini Lad.
Horrible pedophiles.
Yes, Mini Lad for I actually have a video on it. But basically, what Mini Lad started doing is he would solicitize. Am I saying that right?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Solicitize. Yes.
Soliciting.
Well, I think it's
Well,
the action
well,
of
yeah.
soliciting.
So yeah, the action of soliciting
Well,
underage girls at on Messenger, Discord, after he split off from the Vanos group.
Yeah.
They
did
were.
do that?
He
I
did.
didn't know that happened.
He did. So what he would do is he would talk to these girls and send nude photos of himself, ask for photos of them, and if they didn't do it, he threatened to kill himself. Yeah, it is crazy. Yeah.
Y'all are like, haha, you know, girls don't message me back, but like, there are those creeps out there. Like in high school, this one guy was like messaging me, and I ignored him. He'd message me, I'd ignored him. And then he started threatening to kill himself.
Wow.
Yeah.
He started threatening to kill himself because he loved me more than the sun shined and bullshit. He was like, if you don't answer me, I'm gonna kill myself at school.
That is just like
At
what
school?
Mini Lad would do. He'd do that, and then YouTube caught him in the act,
Oh shit.
and he was getting threatened with charges. You know what he did? Took off to Ireland.
So why is there like no extradition in Ireland?
No, like it would
Why
pretty
Ireland?
much his slate would wipe clean. And this is when the pandemic, right after it hit, he was in Ireland, so nobody can travel, nothing. So then he used that to his advantage. But the stupid thing is, he came back,
Oh my god.
and now he's living in Texas. And so, this one follower that I subscribe to on YouTube, called Chris Hansen, did a thing. What is it called?
How to catch a
What,
predator.
not Patreon, but you pay
I think
a
that's
certain
what it's
celebrity.
called.
No, you pay a certain
Oh,
celebrity
no, it's like
to
catch
talk
a
to,
predator.
Yeah.
and they
Like
will
they'll
talk
say
back.
something. Like
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
write something to them and they'll say something back.
Oh, like
Yeah, for a certain amount of money, he did that, and Chris Hansen is looking into Onision still, and is going to be looking into Mini Lad. That's justice to me.
Yeah. No, like you were saying, like
Why
there's a
don't you go
lot
ahead
of
and have a siege?
there's a lot of weird guys like that. Girls too. I mean, I've had that happen before. I've had one of my exes. She was literally like on the phone with me, like threatening to kill herself, and she almost did.
Wow.
Like what was it? She was like cutting her wrist, and every time, what was it, that I refused to get back with her, she would cut her wrist or something like that, or like every time I would irritate her, and she was like up to like 20, 30 marks, and like they were real too. I saw her later, and like, yeah, she had it all on her fucking arm.
Wow.
And then like the only way I actually got her to stop was because she was crying, and then like she's all like, hey, you know, like what's going on in here? And then like all of a sudden I got this idea. I'm like, you know, what if I told your mom that you were cutting yourself? Because her mom once told her that she would send her over to like an insane asylum, whatever the hell, like a mental hospital,
Yeah.
if she cut herself again. And so I was like, so like, what if your mom found out about this? I'm like, you know, I literally go through Facebook every day, and she's in my recommended friends list. Like, what would happen if I just messaged her right now? And like, she was all like, no, like you don't have to do that. And then that's when she stopped. But I was like, Jesus, like people will really go that far for a relationship.
That's
And it's
crazy.
insane.
I knew this chick that was 8 months pregnant,
Oh
and her baby daddy didn't want to get with her again because she literally broke a bottle over his head and tried stabbing him with it.
Wow.
Holy
Shit.
God.
And she like broke his oven door glass and shit. Like she's fucking
Yeah.
psycho. And like she was calling him and shit. She was like, I just don't know why you don't love me. I'm gonna kill myself now. I'm gonna get in my car. There's a train coming. I know it's coming. I'm gonna go sit on the railroad track. It's coming in a minute now. She would send photos of like her cutting herself and shit, and like
Oh.
that's like what the fuck.
Yeah.
Randy, you got anything on that?
No.
No.
You guys hit it on the head. Well, people are also young and dumb too, you know.
Yeah.
They do like dumb shit in their young days, cutting themselves and shit. And I don't know. It's horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible world we live in.
Yeah, humans suck.
For real.
Shows are
Parasites.
Yeah.
Wish there was a bird.
I'm like a bird, only fly away.
What were you saying, Jacob?
No, I guess I don't know what it is about the generation. I mean, like I know there's a lot of what's it called? I think there's a lot of more emotion to it and a lot of more depression, and I think that's mostly based on media. Like I remember, I used to take breaks of media all the time just because it was getting too much. But I think that's why people cut themselves, because you know they just deal or they see like so much drama and everything, and they don't know how to handle, or you know they're going through so much drama. Maybe they surround themselves with it, maybe they don't. Sometimes it just happens.
Yeah, it's like a social thing too, you know.
Yeah, y'all remember 2013, how it was cool to like
Yep.
emo and cut yourself back then?
Yeah.
All this shit's romanticized. Everybody wants to do it because it's the new thing that's
But
going on.
yeah, there's also just like personal stuff too. Like some
Yeah.
people can go through a lot, and I can't like say this without getting a little choked up. It's hard. You could go through family problems. You can go through relationship problems. You can go through a lot, and that's a lot for we're beings. We're human. We have emotions, and sometimes our emotions can be physical, and sometimes expressing ourselves through physical pain. Hitting walls,
Yeah.
having fits, being not able to go to work because you're just so down,
Yeah.
cutting yourself.
Mm-hmm.
It's sad, but
I
sometimes
feel like
yeah.
I feel like it's kind of like a pick your poison thing. Like somebody's done it, or I feel like everybody's done it. No matter what it is, whether they cut themselves, whether they punch walls, take pills, drink alcohol, whatever it is, everybody has their own way of coping, and it keeps on getting more and more different. I feel like I don't. Could you imagine like somebody cutting themselves in the 80s? Like that was kind of like unheard of. Like nobody really thought of that as a relief until
Right.
somebody did it, and they were like, this is a huge relief.
Well,
And then it
becomes
kind of
it becomes like an addiction. Anything can become an addiction if it like releases the right chemicals. You know what I mean?
and
Yeah.
that's scary for like cutting yourself to
No.
become an addiction, because you could hit an artery, you could do many things while you're doing this that you don't really think of
Yeah.
until it happens, and then you start panicking.
Well, that's why I think that mental health is such a huge thing. Like
Mhm.
right now, like as it is now, people are like constantly suffering from mental illnesses and shit, and they just suffer silently
Yeah.
because a lot of the time whenever they're around other people, it's either they either get shunned for it, or like people with autism or low functioning stuff. A lot of the time,
Yeah.
people find them annoying just because they don't get social cues or these other things. And I'm not
Why
saying
can't
that-
you just be like me?
Exactly. I'm not saying that's a mental illness or anything like
No,
that, but
yeah.
it's all these. It's just people treat each other differently because of the way that they're different from
Yeah.
other people.
Yeah,
But
I think that's like the number one thing that I just kind of like don't like about myself. I kind of see somebody different, I'm like, oh, blah blah blah, and then like I kind of think to myself, I'm like, why do I do that though? Like everybody's different.
Right.
Like why am I the one to say that he's different?
That's why that's the one thing I liked about the tattoo industry. So like circling back to the addiction, we call tattoo appointments therapy sessions. Because first of all, like most of the people that come in and get really big tattoos, they're like addicted to that, like they need that. It's a physical release, it really is. Like when you get done with a big piece, you're so physically traumatized that it just feels better.
Right.
And so like people would come in, they'd sit there, they'd talk about shit, how their life was going, and you just sit there and you do your thing and you just listen and you give feedback
Right.
when feedback's needed. Like
That-
little things like that made me feel like I was doing somewhat good in the world. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Bouncing off your note there, that's fantastic. That's awesome. And there to the mental health, back to that, everybody might have their own thing, might be struggling with their own thing. But the way I've found myself to get out of that and try to get on a good path and good motivation is surrounding myself with positive people.
Yeah, and I think that's one
yeah.
thing I did not understand as a kid. Like, and I'm talking about like, from when I was young to about 16 years old. That's one thing I did not understand, was that there was people that kind of understood.
Right.
And like I was like, nobody understood, so I'll just keep it in. No, that led to a lot of problems with me.
Yeah, back on that, we don't understand until we mature. And, I'd say I'm doing a lot better. I got, look at us. We're here, we're doing our podcast.
We're actually talking.
We're
about
talking.
it. Yeah.
Like, who does that anymore? Who talks really anymore?
Honestly, yeah.
Honestly, nobody really gets a
Face-to-face.
good
Nobody.
conversation for like a couple hours,
Yeah.
I love it. I love having you guys as a positive reaction to me, and I know I'm getting a little personal here, but
Yeah.
it's good. It feels good, And I
Yeah.
think that's a good way that we can end on a good note.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's different. I mean, like kind of like circling back to the whole like different. What is it? Like it's like different. Oh God, different things to do or whatever when you're depressed, or like different things that you do.
Right.
And I was just doing like stupid stuff. I don't know what the hell I was doing. It was breaking into houses, stealing
numb
from
the pain.
stores, just like stupid stuff like that.
Right.
It's like, and now I think about it. Now it's like, Jesus Christ, I could have been shot, and I knew that. That was a part of the adrenaline, because for me it was all adrenaline. I knew that I could have been shot, and that's the whole thing about it. I was like, yeah, let's fucking do it.
Right. Yeah.
It's like insane.
Yeah.
Oh, were you saying something, Randy?
No.
No, I think another good note, talking, positivity
Yeah.
is a really good way to release stress. And I think that's about all the time we got for today.